what you pack for your vacation, especially an international vacation, is super important. You need what you need. You gotta really think about it. You gotta plan for it. So continue watching so we can talk about what I'm packing, why I'm packing it, and what I like to do when I pack my bags so that I can help you pack your bags for your next vacation. Hey baby loves, welcome back to the Fiesta. If you're new here, my name is Keishana Dupuy, and if you're not, you're loyal. Don't forget to subscribe if you're interested in weekly hair or skin product reviews, tips, tricks, and advice. Today's a bit of a different video, but I'm really excited to do it because your girl is about to be flew out by my father. My dad's amazing and is taking me on the family trip. So shout out to my dad, because I don't know if I was making it on the family trip without him. Anywho, what we're about to do is pack my little travel bag. I do want to quickly mention that I do pack my bags differently for international versus domestic flights. This is an international flight. If you're interested in seeing my domestic packing, check this video out and let me know. So when traveling, they do tell you that the bag should be clear so that when TSA is running it through the security checkpoints, there are no issues. They can see through the bag. To be honest, I have other bags that are not see-through and have gone through perfectly fine. So I don't want to give you any recommendations on what bag to use. I just wanted to show you guys my bag. Let's get into the real juice of the video though. This trip is not only international, but it's international to a Caribbean island, a humid tropical vacation, which I love and thrive in. My skin's about to be very happy, but my curls are not. So what I pack is very important. That's why I wanted to go through it with you guys. To be clear, if you're new here, I have low porosity hair. It's a bit on the dry side. So I try my best to moisturize. And if you care about hair types, my hair, I consider it to be 3C to 4A hair. Don't really know for sure, but there you go. We're gonna be doing a bunch of different styles. We're gonna make sure it lasts throughout the whole trip. I'm going for an entire week and some change. So we need opciones. We gotta make sure we're fully covered because, again, international. Any products that I would use or want may not be available to me, or if it is, it's gonna be extremely expensive, which means it's not worth it when I could just bring it. Well, international, your girl's checking in the bag. No ifs, buts, or ands, it's getting checked in. So first thing I start off with is my hair tools. You need a brush. You have to get the good grip brush. This is I love this brush so much. This is my rat tail comb. I actually love to keep these 3 combs in my travel bag at all times because domestic or international is coming with me. So I have the rat tail comb, a wide tooth comb, and an edge brush. Literally, these things stay in here like this. I need to get another brush because then the brush will stay in this bag as well. I like to know, like, no questions asked, it's in the travel bag ready to go. After that, I want to go through a few of my hair accessories / utensils that I use while styling my hair. We have some hair clips, a bunch of extra scrunchies I have to go buy, and pins. I am going to grab more scrunchies, especially the large ones, because that's the ones that I like to use to really grip my buns. Now we're getting into the actual hair products. What are we putting in this bag? I want to be clear that not everything is fitting in this bag, but that's okay because I actually have 2 of these. So the products that don't fit in here are just gonna go in there and we'll pack it in my luggage. So a quick key tip. Here's a tip. I like to bring products that are almost done, depending on how long my trip is. Because one, if for any reason they burst, it gets taken away. Like, you never know what could happen when traveling internationally. Things get weird in different countries. But I like to know that if my product were to, again, get lost, get taken, I wouldn't really be hurt. Also, it makes things easier when I'm packing to come back, because if I happen to finish the product by the end of my trip, I just throw it out. I don't have to worry about bringing it back with me. The first 2 products that are getting packed are my shampoo and conditioner. I am bringing the Sky Organics Curl Care Wash Day Shampoo and Detangling Conditioner. The reason why I picked these 2 is because they're just great. From wash to detangling with conditioner, my hair detangles A shampoo that detangles still blows my mind. I just love using this shampoo so much. I also like to make sure I bring one deep conditioner. This time I'm probably gonna bring 1 to 2 just to ensure that I have enough, because like I said, it's for a week and some change, this trip. So I just am going to grab a whole bunch of the little random deep conditioners that I have. I really don't get too particular on my trips. As long as I have a deep conditioner that I know is going to be moisturizing, detangling, all the good words, that's the one that I will grab and pack up with me. It's very convenient to travel with the pouches and packets of deep conditioners, because then you don't have to worry about things breaking, spilling, and when you smush it around, you get a flat packing, and we can just slide it into the bag like this, and it just stays there, and you still have so much space. One product that I normally would not bring, but I'm going to for this one for a very specific reason, and I'll explain why. It's this clarifier. It's specifically the Mo Nose Hair, Scalp, and Curl Clarifier. I did a review on this a very long time ago. The reason I'm bringing this is because I know I'm about to be in a lot of chlorine and salt water. A lot, okay? I'm trying to be a little fish and mermaid the whole time I'm there, and I want to make sure that in between all of the festivities I clarify my hair at some point to make sure I'm really just getting it all out and protecting my scalp. Okay, for my next few products, I am so aware of the fact that I am being extra, but is it gonna stop me? It is not. We're still bringing all of them. So the first thing I want to talk about is my leave-in conditioners. First, we have the Aunt Jackie's Quench Moisture Intensive Leave-In Conditioner, and then we have the Mielle Organics Hawaiian Ginger Moisturizing Leave-In Conditioner. I am bringing both of these. Usually, I would only bring one leave-in, and hey, I still might if I really can't pack both. I'm gonna make it happen though. The reason I'm bringing both is because this one is really thick and creamy, and this one is very light in consistency and watery, easy to mix with products. The reason I'm bringing 2 leave-in conditioners is because they have a main styler that they go with. This lighter consistency watery one is going to go great with my gel. This is the Eco Styling Gel, the Super Olive 10 times moisturizing. I did a review on this and my wash and go came out great, and it usually does not. So I knew automatically that I wanted to bring this, one because it's meant to have a better hold, but also I know the results I'm gonna get with it is actually going to last. I currently live in a pretty humid and hot state, so I know that whatever has been working for me here is likely to have the same result there. That's why I'm like, you gotta come with me. However, I thought about it and I was like, I am not keeping my hair in a wash and go that entire time. The chlorine, the salt water wash and goes, no. That just is not me. I know I'm not gonna feel comfortable doing it. I know I'm going to want my creams. I'm a cream girl. I love twist outs. So for the days that I just want to keep a twist out in, flat twist out, whatever, however it ends up happening, but the days that I want creams in my hair, I just had to bring the Mielle Organics Hawaiian Ginger Leave-In, as we talked about, and then the products that match this line is the Hawaiian Ginger Moisturizing Hair Butter and the Hawaiian Ginger Moisturizing Styling Gel. I know I don't need 2 gels, however, so we're doing a product test right now. Leave-in with the hair butter, of course, they're from the same line. So it is a beautiful mix, right? But when I grab my handy dandy gel and mix it in with it, it gets clumpy. You can't really see it right now, but it starts to get thick and clumpy, and just letting me know, like, I'll end up having a whole bunch of products sitting on top of my hair instead of in the hair and really, you know, defining and moisturizing it. So we want to avoid that. That's the reason why, although it's a little crazy, I'm bringing this gel. Really quick before I go on to the next thing that we're putting in the bag, if you made this far, please go ahead and like the video if you're enjoying yourself. Also, might as well subscribe and keep vibing with your girl, because if you have anything that you want to see more of, I am super excited to get to it. I just need you to comment down below and we can get started over there. Now let's go over those miscellaneous things that you need to make sure you have. First things first, don't forget it, is your bonnet. This is actually my travel bonnet. Like I was mentioning earlier with the combs, I just leave it in my travel bag so that I don't even get the chance to forget it. It's too important. You need to get your hair covered. You have to make sure you're good. Then we have our scarves. These are both super important. Let's start off with your silk or satin scarf. This is just to make sure your hair is protected, just like the bonnet. Depending on how my hair is, I like to have both on hand. If I'm traveling, moving around a lot, and I may not want to use my bonnet, I love the way this scarf looks. I would definitely walk outside in anyone's country, including my own, with just the pretty little satin scarf on my head. Then you have a regular bandana. I don't know about you, but if I don't make sure that my hair is held in place for a little bit while it's drying, it's not gonna hold for me. It just starts to curl. So super important that you grab this, because your edges, your buns, whatever you're doing, you want them to be laid. Then these two things, of course, the plastic cap. If you can bring a shower cap, definitely do so. I know a lot of people, you know, our hair is natural, so it's like whatever. But still, to have it present and available for you always feels great. And then we have the scrunchy hair. I love keeping it in my travel bag just because it's so easy to use. And it's really safe for the hair. It won't be yanking and pulling your hair. That's really it though, okay? I have a bunch of full-size products. I was able to fit a good chunk of the products into hair. And then these 4 things will go into my next little pouch, and I'll be good to go. I'll be all set to travel. So to wrap it all up, here are my biggest tips. 1, bring extra scrunchies and pins always. If you can bring a little mini spray bottle, do so as well, just because it makes it easier when styling your hair. At least for me, if I'm doing a bun and have a small instead of like the picking up of water, makes it easier. 2, do your research. Know what the climate's gonna be, what the weather's gonna be like while you're there. Just know what you're walking into, and then think about the products that you already have that work best in those situations and bring those. 3, if they have a travel size, go ahead and buy that. But if you know that you have a lot of hair, if you're heavy-handed, whatever, and you may not have enough product left, just bring the fill one. You're gonna have to check in the bag, but just do it. Just it's fine. It's fine. This is for my girlies who don't do protective styling per se before the trip or to go on the trip. Double check what's in your bag, and whatever you don't have that you want, go and get it. Because again, this is international. It won't be accessible, and if it is, not worth it sometimes. Something that will cost you $5 can cost them $15. Okay? Stay prepared. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment that below. But also, if you have a product suggestion or video request, go ahead and comment that below as well. And if your idea is selected, you will get a shout out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back soon. Ciao!